Martín, smile. Oh wait, you can't.
Hey travelers, my name is Juliana and that's my husband Martín. We've been traveling around the world for 4 years and fitting it into our lives any way possible, whether that be volunteering in hostels, working on cruise ships, taking short weekend adventures, or living as expats working remotely. Our goal is to show you how to have unique and memorable trips, no matter what your circumstances.
Well everybody, a lot has changed since you saw my last videos. I actually took advantage of travel restrictions being better to go back to Mexico to be with my husband Martín. Hey, we're finally together. If you didn't see my K1 visa journey video, we accidentally got separated for 3 months after our honeymoon because of the quarantine. We did not expect to be apart that long. So I took advantage to coming here and the experience was so weird being in the airports. And I decided I wanted to show you guys what it is like to fly during the pandemic. We are doing a flight from Mexico City to Puerto Vallarta where we're going to be relocating for a couple weeks. So I've gotten so many messages of people asking me, okay, what's it like in Mexico? I have a flight coming up, connecting through Mexico City to Puerto Vallarta. I want to be able to show you guys what it's like so that you can make a decision for yourself if you feel comfortable doing this flight. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have my mask with me, I have my hand sanitizer, and I am ready to social distance. Let's see what's going on at the Mexico City airport. Martín, what do you think?
This is a smaller terminal, so normally less people are in Terminal 1, but still it's really, really quiet.
Yeah, there's no one. Okay, we got a piece of paper to fill out that's asking us the flight we're going on, our names, and if we visited, like what countries we visited in the last 14 days. Surprisingly, when I came from the USA to Mexico, they did not ask me to fill out anything, nothing. So I'm glad to see that they are taking precautions, so that way if anybody is sick on our flight, they can let us know. I've been to this airport so many times to visit Martín and have never seen it this quiet. I used to have to prepare like to be here at least an hour just to get through security. So this is very strange. Sorry you guys can't see my mouth. I know this is probably frustrating to watch, but anyway, I wanted to provide a quick update. The first place that we were able to see antibacterial gel was actually at the ticket counter, which is fine. We didn't touch anything before, but I still would have liked to see more stands. I also found it interesting that a lot of the restaurants and stores are open. I didn't expect that. When I was traveling here from the United States, in the US, a lot of the restaurants were closed. Additionally, when you're in line, they also mark little lines on the ground for where to stand, which is a great idea, but it kind of loses all purpose once you get to the ticket counter because everybody's so close together, and everywhere else you're walking, they're not really monitoring how close people are. But take that for what it is. It is up to you to decide if you want to travel. We have checked our bags. They didn't wipe it down or anything like I've seen them do at other airports. But I did appreciate that the lady did put on antibacterial gel before she took our passports. That made me feel a lot better. We're gonna go through security now and see how it is on the other side. One other interesting thing about the airport right now is everywhere they are cleaning. They're making it very obvious that they're cleaning all the time. I've seen like 3 people cleaning the floors. So that's good. They are taking the precaution. Don't know why this wasn't done more before coronavirus, but hey, I'm happy they're doing it. I wanted to record security for you guys, but they wouldn't let me use my camera. But basically how it worked is we presented our questionnaire that we filled out that showed all the places we've been in the last 14 days, which for us was nowhere. Then they checked it off and took our temperature, and then we went through security as normal, but this time they checked literally everything in my bag, probably because they have so much camera stuff. They've never done that before. They really like tested every single thing. But the lines weren't too bad. It was just the testing process was extremely long. Now we're going to be heading to the Aeromexico Salon Premier Lounge, which we usually visit when we go to this airport. And I'm really curious to see, 1, if it's open, and 2, what kind of experience the food is like there. It's closed. Our typical lounge, the Aeromexico Lounge, was a complete fail. We actually asked some staff if anything was open and they told us no. But according to my Priority Pass app, there was one lounge open, so I wanted to double check. We went to the Salon Aeromar and it was open. They lied to us. So we were able to get in. It's a super small lounge though, and it looks like all the food is just packaged snacks.
Look, there's Juliana. And there's no one over there. We have all marked over here in the Terminal 2, International Airport, Mexico City.
We made it! Yay! The lines continue on the ground.
They start working the plane from the back to the front. So there's not a lot of people together, so that's good.
Lots of cleaning happening. Just clean, clean, clean. This is a small plane. Holy Toledo. Alright, we made it to our seats. I have not been on a plane this small in a very long time. It's just 2 seats on one side, 2 on the other. We're on flight Aeromexico 336, in case you're going on this flight. I was thinking they would block out middle seats, but there are no middle seats. So we are next to each other. That's interesting. I don't know if I guess it's like that for everybody. They're not really trying to separate out people, and they don't hand you out anything when you get on the plane. I know American Airlines did give me like a little pack with water, hand sanitizer, and something else. I think that was, and a little snack. So I would recommend that you guys do bring wipes to wipe down your seat completely if you're going on Aeromexico, because like I said, they didn't really give us anything to do that ourselves, so make sure you bring your own. And you'll also need a mask as well.
In case of an evacuation or water landing, this is
Salida más cercana a su asiento. Para su apertura,
in Puerto Vallarta. I am so excited. Now, a couple things to know about the flight. They did actually serve beverages, but they were all bottled. They did not pour anything. So there was juices, there was electrolyte drinks, there was beers, and little snacks that were already packaged. They are also going to de-embark us row by row, which, hello, they should have been doing that forever ago, but that's fine. So that is what the debark process looks like. Yeah. So empty. Normally when you enter Puerto Vallarta, this place is crowded and this is completely full, but it is empty. I made it to Puerto Vallarta. I am so happy to be here. Hopefully I don't get sick from that plane ride. They did do a lot of really great things in the airport, and Aeromexico put a lot of effort into, you know, making sure we're all the safest we can be, but of course I definitely saw areas where you could still get sick. I mean, they can only do so much. So my closing thoughts for you guys is travel at your own risk. I don't want anybody to be traveling who is susceptible to being sick. It's not the right time, but I do understand that there's many of you out here who are in difficult positions. Me, for example, I was apart from my husband for months because I was too terrified to fly, and now I'm able to relocate and be with him and, you know, ride out the rest of quarantine here. But, you know, there's also people who are stuck on internships in different countries or just apart from loved ones, and I understand that completely. There's no shame. Just know that it is your personal decision if you want to travel or not. It is up to you guys. You've seen what happens, and now it is your decision. But please promise me one thing: if you do travel, please wear a mask. It is so important. I know some people think it's silly, but you know, best case scenario, we're helping out a lot of people, so please wear a mask, please social distance, and more importantly, before and after your trip, make sure you take necessary precautions to be away from people and self-quarantine. That's my tip for you guys. We're gonna be showing you what Puerto Vallarta is like here on the ground in my next video, so stay tuned for that. Love you guys so much, so long, travel well, and make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time. Bye!